In this video, we're going to join two cabinets together. And to do that, we're going to use these special bolts. One is male and one is female. These both use a 4mm hex key to tighten them. So that one simply screws into that one. These are known by several different names. If you search for cabinet connectors or male and female screws, you should be able to find these. You will notice that these are both made from metal, and you can get some that are made from plastic, which are widely available, but they're not quite as good as these. You can get these really tight and pull the two carcasses together really well. There are lots of names for these. Screwfix sell them as interscrews or joint connector nuts and bolts. In order to use these, you're going to need an 8mm drill bit and a 6mm drill bit. If you look at that, this part is actually about 9mm, so we're just going to make that hole a little bit larger using the drill. If you have a 9mm drill bit, obviously that is ideal. So basically you drill a hole through both of the carcasses and then pull them together using the screws, and that will grip them really tightly. Obviously, if you can only get the plastic ones, you will have to use those instead. So I'm going to take the 6mm drill bit and I'm going to go straight through. Once we've done that, we just need to enlarge one side to 9mm. We then take the cabinet connector, put the female into that side. You can see that that's a nice tight fit. I'm just going to give that a tap. And then on this side we can screw that in. We can then tighten that up. And if you want to get it as tight as possible, you can hold the other side and you can get that as tight as you want. Once that is tight, there is absolutely no chance that those cabinets will ever move. Here I'm using the plastic versions as I could not find my all metal ones, but the all metal versions are much preferred. These will often fix a range of materials together, such as from 28 to 42mm. These are also useful when fitting wall units to a wall, as you can use these to bridge over areas where you can't get a fixing. Take this wall for example, you will see that there are 5 wall units. But if you look at where the socket is, the cable runs right down where the fixing bracket needs to be for the second unit from the right. Obviously we can't fix a wall bracket there, so we can fit the 300mm wall unit to the wall, then fix the bracket for the left hand side of the 600mm bifold wall unit to the wall, lift the unit onto the bracket, then clamp the 300 unit and the 600 unit together, ensuring they are completely aligned and level, then use 4 of the cabinet connectors to connect both units together. Effectively, you are making one large unit. This means that you can bridge the area where the pipes or cables are buried in the wall.